Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna actually start a brand new project, and I think it makes me think about spring. Spring is when we see a lot of flowers and also when we see a lot of bugs. So this is a bug project. So obviously, it would be something that would allow you to draw bugs in a jar, but it would not be something that would make it I not necessarily want you to go capture bugs, but the idea is bugs in a jar, right? So a mason jar. So what I want you to do is first start off by this. So we're gonna draw, I would like bees. So that's kind of where I'm going. So we're gonna make a jar. So if you do this, it is sort of like an oval. See that? And then the jar top, which is like this, again going curved and then going down. It is a nice jar, right? Going down and then going curved and then going like this. So this is basically how it should look from the beginning, right? It is a jar. Now, inside the jar, you can make little twigs or you can start drawing bees. So how I like to draw bees, a little bit more realistic, but you can also include another bug, like if you want ladybugs, but I want you to focus also on bees. So we're gonna just go ahead. Let's see if you can take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and start the face of the bee. So the bee's face is kind of going like this. You see, pointed. And I kind of like for it to look a little bit fuzzy. And then the eye of the bee. And then the body going down like this. See that? And connecting. And then making the stripes, right? And coloring that in. I'm using a blue one, but you can use a black marker just so that you can see what we got so far. Then the antennas. And see that so far? And then we're going to make the wings that I kind of think look a little bit like hearts on top. And then I make all these kind of squiggly lines over here. And then I make 6 little feet because it is an insect. Do you see that? And I can make the stinger a little bit. So let's go ahead and do another one. Again, making the head sort of like if you're making an oval-like type of thing. Not no oval, like a little pointy. And then going like this, right? The eye, the antenna, the body, again, looking a little fuzzy, right? The lines, the stripes. And again, okay, so now I have 2 bees in there. Like if I wanted to pretend that there was a stick of some sort, stop, I can just go like this, make a curved line like this, and then I can connect it, right? And then I can make little twigs that are on that stick. Okay. We don't have to necessarily color today, and then some leaves on it. So do you see that? I think it looks pretty so far. And I can actually make bugs that are on top of it. So for instance, over here, I can make like a little ladybug. Again, the little 6 feet. You see that? And I can go ahead and make another little ladybug there. I'm going to be coloring later in the 6 feet. And I can do another kind of bug. So the idea is basically to fill this jar with bugs that are flying around. It looks really pretty. I can go ahead and make little bugs that are here. I can make a little butterfly here maybe. Hold on, I'm gonna do another little stick, or I'm gonna do maybe another stick right here. Kind of going like this. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's a stick that's gonna have some sort of like a twig. So sort of to create sort of a fake sort of natural environment, if you want to call it. And and just kind of do that. And it kind of adds another layer to this project. You see that? And then over here, I can have a butterfly resting. So I'm going to do a butterfly going to the side. So it would be the head, the body, right? And then the wings are on the side, right? I'm not making all of the wings because the wings are on the side, the feet are there, the antennas are there, and then I can just design this how I would like. And just to show that it is another wing right there, I'll just go ahead and do that. Okay, and then trying all kinds of things over here. I can try to make this look as real as possible. Okay, and so then now I have a butterfly that is kind of resting on the branch, and those big bees, which I really like the bees. That's like my favorite. I can do another little bee over here. Again, going back to that kind of like stinger lines that are going to get the eyes, antenna, wings, and if you're able to finish it today, that's great. But it's also adding little details. So for jar, they usually have these little lines here. So I'm going to go ahead and add those lines over here, right? That kind of will add to that. Now, if we had a jar full of bugs, you obviously would need holes for them to be able to breathe. So I have my holes there on the jar top. I can draw another bug if I like, right? I don't have to. I could draw maybe a little, I could draw another sort of maybe a caterpillar that hasn't really become yet, right? Little fuzzy things, I can make it little eyes if I want to. So it's kind of creating nature scenes. I would make some leaves obviously here. And then you don't have to color today, but if you were going to color this today, you could start coloring. You need to make sure that you are coloring it as nice as possible. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope that this was helpful. I think it's beautiful. It looks very, sort of reminds me of spring, bugs, and I hope you have a good time. I look forward to seeing how yours comes along. Remember that you can add other bugs, but I definitely want you to at least include two bees. And then you can include other bugs that you like. Like I said, I included ladybugs and I included one butterfly. And make sure that you have the twigs. Anyway, that's all for today. Have a good one. Bye.